Man United are expected to make a decision on Kobbie Mainoo's future at Old Trafford within the next 48 hours. Mainoo has grown frustrated over his peripheral role since Ruben Amorim was appointed as head coach in November and would be open to joining a Champions League club. That was Chris Wheeler.
Check your WhatsApp. Owen saying check your WhatsApp.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have. So that was then. And also, I'm just going to do the timeline. Charlotte Dunker, she came to the party and said Kobbie Mainoo is not for sale in the final week of the window and that the player has not asked to leave Man United. But reaching us now in the last couple of minutes is Mike Keegan, and he's saying Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid are monitoring Kobbie Mainoo's situation. A season-long loan might be of interest to them. Premier League clubs are keeping tabs. He's open to staying at Man United and wants to play regularly, and also open to a move that would generate him playing in the Champions League. So that's from Mike Keegan.
Now they're just selling papers. Now they're getting.
Yeah, he's just done an exclusive in the last 10 minutes.
Now they're getting the squeezing out of the. They're squeezing the best out of the clicks, basically. You know, it's the end of the transfer window, so they have to get into this part of things. So all it is right now is it's simple. I think you're going to get all these stories. Yeah. Real Madrid, where's the space?
Keeping tabs.
Where's the space for him at Real Madrid? Real Madrid have to spend money as well. Real Madrid don't even buy players; they get them for free. You know what I mean? So like,
yeah, but this is for a season-long loan though. If they were going to do it,
you can't long loan. Man United ain't even got enough midfielders to loan out a player. Why would we do that? Is he part of the bond squad now?
Well, the manager doesn't want to play him. What I'm saying is, what I don't think we should do is act like Kobbie might not want to leave now. And if the right thing comes up for like a loan fit like that, I think that could happen. I don't think he's going to go in this week.
So Man United, how many midfielders do we have?
Well, he's behind. I'll tell you who he's behind. He's behind Ugarte. He's behind Casemiro. He's behind Mason Mount, and he's behind Bruno Fernandes. We only played with 2, and there's 4, and we've got 5, including him.
Not enough midfielders. We sent Collie out on loan. It's not enough to put a player like him out on loan. That doesn't make sense. It wouldn't. It numerically, it just makes no sense. It's how I see it. It's like what us like sending into Real Madrid does what for Man United.
Well, all it does is an unhappy player who the manager says he doesn't want to play, essentially, is
well, he's not said that. He said that he has to fight with Bruno.
He has to fight against Bruno, and Bruno
doesn't want to play him. He just said he has to fight. What?
It was getting all mad there. I think.
No, he hasn't said he doesn't want to play him. He says he has to fight with Bruno Fernandes to get in.
Yeah,
he hasn't said I don't want to play him at all. He just said
he hasn't said those words. But when we have to, obviously, he's not going to say it. But what does that mean? Think about what it actually means when our manager say. If I'm Kobbie Mainoo and I hear the manager tell me that I'm not competing. Let's break this down. The manager has said this manager, has said in public that our Kobbie Mainoo is fighting for a place with Bruno. He's not fighting for a place with Casemiro. He's not fighting for a place with Mason Mount. He's not fighting for a place with Ugarte. He's fighting for a position with Bruno. If I'm Kobbie Mainoo, here's how I'm going to take that. I'm just going to do simple maths. Bruno plays every single game, guaranteed starter. Bruno is the captain, and Bruno never gets substituted. And Amorim loves him. So you're telling me I'm not going to play, big man. You've just told me.
Yeah.
We have to think about what the player's actually thinking here. Like I think he's definitely looking at I don't know what my role is here.
No, I hear what you're saying. I'm with you on a lot of what you're saying. But then there's a little part in there. Man United they haven't got enough players to let Kobbie Mainoo go out on loan even with 1 game a week. Get injury. What happens? Something happens to Casemiro.
Because something happens to Casemiro. Ugarte plays.
But who's gonna? I'm just saying.
If it happens to Ugarte, what's his name? Mason Mount goes there. The manager just showed us. I don't want this to happen, but the first 2 games he's just showed us.
No, I'm with you, but I'm saying it's still like you can't do that as a squad. It's too dangerous. You can't. So you now say there's not like a plethora of midfielders. You only got a few. Like there's 2 that play, and then there's Ugarte and Kobbie on the bench. That's not enough to now go and take a risk and say he can go on loan, and who are we gonna bring in as his backup?
Riri, you say Mount's not playing in that middle flex. He just did.
Who's gonna play in the middle instead?
The manager, like what I'm saying is this, yeah. Big up Riri. I'm saying, yeah. Our man, like people say I'm rage baiting. I'm just going off what the manager has just done and what he's been saying. He said, if we need extra options there, Mason Mount can play that. You said it, and you said, "Oh, that was alarm bells to my thing." Yeah. Very next game, we need to make a midfield change. He doesn't go to Kobbie Mainoo. He puts Mount back there. So that shows you that he's being truthful in what he said, where he goes, Mount can play there. He played in there. Then when we needed a further change, he brought on Ugarte again instead of Kobbie Mainoo. And we can't act like this is just the first 2 games. Last season, there was still no space for Kobbie Mainoo in this team. Now, I get it. I'm not doing the whole...
There's a lot there. There's a lot there that I like. My main thing is I just don't believe in the stuff to Atletico or Real Madrid on loan. It just feels like that'll be poor planning from Ruben and Ineos, you know. And it's not like they have another player that's going to break into the midfield this season. You're saying you're going to risk sending a player on loan for the basis of Ugarte, Mason Mount, and Casemiro. That's crazy. I don't. That doesn't even make sense on any level.
It doesn't.
That's why I can't. That's why I can't see it happening. Now, if they said we're now going to we're sending him out, and then we're gonna go and pick up another player, now it makes sense. But the way Man United are doing business, we can't even get rid of the players that need to be loaned to other clubs to go and do new business. Because I would expect if you were getting rid of a player like Kobbie, you have a next option that you're going to bring in, like a serious option. And we'd be hearing about it a lot, like how we kind of heard about Baleba and stuff. There is I don't know if there's any links.
That's another thing. Maybe there's like something that can come in, you know what I mean, last minute, they just try and get a midfielder on loan or some shit. I hear that. But also that's another thing Kobbie Mainoo is looking at is we just tried to buy Baleba as well. Like we were trying to look at a deal. So again, if you're Kobbie Mainoo, do you know what my thing is? Like I said yesterday, yeah, this is the Amorim Ten Hag. The Ten Hag Ahmad situation. The manager does not rate this player. Like what I don't buy into. I know people say he's young, there's more games, like just chill, it'd be fine. I don't believe that. In this system, as long as this manager is here, Kobbie Mainoo will be in this situation. I'm sure on that. And that's fine. If people, I say it's fine. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. No, I don't mean it's fine as in I'm okay with that. I'm saying that's fine as in, okay, people are saying there's more games to come and he could work his way into the team. I'm saying, let's just strip it down to just basic black and white football. As long as Ruben Amorim is here, he doesn't see a space for Kobbie Mainoo. He doesn't see his 2 midfielders should possess the attributes that Kobbie Mainoo has. Kobbie Mainoo does not fit the attributes that Ruben Amorim is looking for from a midfield too. And then he's also made the decision that he thinks that there's better players or more impactful players in the 10s over Kobbie Mainoo. So he's not getting in the 10s because he's not getting in over Cunha and Mbeumo. And and clearly, like, it's not me making it up. Look at the team selections from last year to this year. He's not getting in the 2 6 positions or 2 central midfielders. So it's like when Ahmad had to be like, I have to outlast Ten Hag. I have to outlast him.
You know what I think needs to happen though, because I think there's a Kobbie Mainoo conversation, but I don't even think that's the big conversation, really. I think the manager.
We ain't got to that yet.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying, because I don't think
that's coming.
We can, because right now he said something, but he said something about Casemiro. Then he turned out to use Casemiro over and over again. He said Casemiro ain't doing enough. He's not liking what he's seeing from Casemiro, and he stopped playing him. Then he said, I had to learn how to get the best out of Casemiro. He had to make a change. So what he said today is not probably what he's going to think tomorrow. Like us, like the fans and stuff, he will change. It's possible he could change his mind in performances or lack of wins or lack of whatever. Or even now, they're saying these guys are going to potentially start in the Grimsby game. Now, I don't believe Grimsby is going to be enough to get Kobbie a start against Burnley, but the floor's there. Now, where it gets interesting is the manager is the one that's on borrowed time more than anyone here.